In his day, Washington Redskin quarterback Sammy Baugh was pro football's version of the natural. Baugh was a supremely gifted, charismatic performer whose popularity and winning ways stemmed from a clear set of priorities that were as sharply defined as his passes.
When you're on the field, you've got to feel like you're the best son of a that's out there. That's what you're thinking, that nobody is damn better than I am. Now, when you get off the field, you don't think that way. You're just a football player, and you did your job, and that's about what it amounted to.
The man who was just a football player was, in fact, a superstar with many skills. He was an outstanding quarterback, the greatest punter in NFL history, and a solid starter in the secondary.
Everybody had to be a defensive player back when I started. If you couldn't play defense, they didn't have any place for you. You had to play defense. That's all there was to it.
Sammy Baugh reached the peak of his pro football prowess in 1943. As a defensive back, he led the league with 11 interceptions. He also averaged an NFL best 46 yards per punt and was the #1 ranked passer. It was a triple crown that had never before and has never since been accomplished. He was a lock to win the NFL's Most Valuable Player award, until he met the Chicago Bears and fellow future Hall of Fame quarterback Sid Luckman in the 1943 championship.
Before the game, the coaches put their arms around me and said, "Sid, this is the championship. Everything goes today." So they had me catching punts. And Sammy kicked this punt. It was about a 40, 45-yard punt. I caught the punt. I took 4 steps. I broke to the right. I came down the sideline. And who was there? Sammy Baugh, the kicker and punter. I said, do I try to elude him or do I try to run over him? It was a decision. There had to be a split decision. I said, no, I'm going to run over him. And with that, I just pumped as hard as I could, ran as hard as I could, raised my knees as hard as I could, and I hit him as he went to tackle. I hit him in the head, and he was unconscious. And he didn't get back in the game till the middle of the 3rd period, when he did go through touchdown passes, 2 of them, before the game was over. But by that time, we were ahead by like 41 to 14.
That day, Sid Luckman threw 5 touchdown passes, winning the championship for the Bears and overtaking Sammy Baugh in the league MVP voting.
Not so long ago, we talked about that and joked about it on the telephone. And it was just that the way he tackled me was a hard luck tackle.
We do the best we can on the field. We try to beat their butt, but after it's over, you don't have any animosity towards anyone. I never did. Sid and I became real good friends.
Sammy Baugh's career achievements include leading the league in passing a record 6 times, averaging an NFL record 45 yards per punt, and being selected to Pro Football's all-time team. But he never won the Most Valuable Player award for his accomplishments in 1943. Arguably, the greatest season ever produced by a pro football player.